That wanted to shrink my name. I kept my breath and learned to carry flame. I paid the bills, I kept the nights and held the kids and kept the line. I learned the languages of patience and of how to heal in time. I kept the secrets like hot coals tucked under my coat. I let the smoke teach me, and I learned to read the notes. Every scar I kept like paper maps to where I came from. Every small survival is the reason that I stand so strong. I laid the losses on the table and I named the cost. I found the pieces of my heart and I swore I would not lose what was lost. This is my life, my law, my home. This is mine. I hold my children close and I stand alone and own. This is mine. I stitch the days with mercy, grit, and song. This is mine. I rise, I keep the line, I claim the right to belong. I learned to set the gate and teach the threshold how to hold. I learned to say the words that keep my spirit fierce and bold. I taught my children how to laugh, how to call their edges true. I taught them how to guard their hearts and how to see them through. Yeah, I burned the list that told me who to be and where to stay. I cut the strings that held the past and let the dark decay. I took the ledger of my life and turned the pages into light. I built a house of open hands and named the rooms with writing. I put the vows inside my chest and let them steady beat. I walked into the morning sun and left behind the heat. This is my life, my law, my home. This is mine. I hold my children close and I stand alone and own. This is mine. I stitch the days with mercy, grit, and song. This is mine. I rise, I keep the line, I claim the right to belong. Yeah. I call the ancestors, I call the ones who kept the flame. I set an altar of small things to remember every name. I vow to pass a different map to those who come behind. I teach them how to hold the light and how to guard the mind. I vow to love but not to lose myself. I vow to fight and also rest. I vow to keep my body as a temple and my heart as tender chest. I vow to teach my children that their bones belong to them. I vow to build a life that will defend the joy and stem the pain. This is my life, my law, my home. Yeah, this is mine. I hold my children close and I stand alone and known. This is mine. I stitch the days with mercy, grit, and song. This is mine. I rise, I keep the line, I claim the right to belong. Yeah, yeah. I take my crown not bought but carved from every hard small day. I hold my voice, I hold my name, I keep the road I lay. I walk into the future with my hands and heart aligned. I plant my flag, I call the dawn, and I say, this is